Alright, I want to do a quick chart play video here um, on the importance of the bull flag in a continuation pattern after the triangle breakout or larger bull flag. So here's a great example right here, OPTT. This was today, Monday, January 25th. And this is just a great play. This is what I look for every single day. And I kind of just want to do a chart play video just to kind of go over why I trade what I trade, what I am trading, and in the reasons for the beauty of this exact chart, why I think this is a good chart. So there's a few reasons why I got into this in the first place. First of all, OPTT was one of the leading gappers today. It was trading on high relative volume. And so I was watching it pre-market, and as we can see just from this image here, it started forming this triangle above pre-market highs. It showed strong relative volume straight at open, and throughout this candle, as you can see, the pullbacks throughout this 1 minute spree are on low volume. The green candles, the green dojis, are on high relative volume. So this is bullish, and as we can see, the price is tightening, which is the volume contraction pattern. Sorry, Mark Minervini highlights this, but before a stock moves up in price, it has to decrease in volume and contract in price, which means pulling the price closer together. These are all things that you would study over and over again until it comes to you like that, so that you can day trade them. Also, it's above VWAP, not of super importance, but it's holding straight above that, which is also bullish. And as it comes tighter in price, you begin to be able to draw out this pattern, high and the low, and then as soon as you can see the decreasing volume, and then as soon as it shows increasing volume, above average volume, see how it went below average on that last candle? And then right at the breakout point, it pushes it up, and that's the pivot point right there, where it's just, you want to see this. Perfectly breaks out, shoots up. Now, if you were to just arrive and see this and be like, oh my god, it just broke out, this looks very bullish, and you missed this entry, but it broke out as fast as it did. This is a very bullish entry. Like some of these triangles will break out slowly and just barely break the high of the previous candle, but this one shot straight through. In 2 minutes, it shot through and made new highs by, I don't know, 20-30 cents. So that's a really strong momentum stock. So instead of being like, oh my god, it's not going to keep going, it sets up a perfect bull flag. So this is the cool thing about these, is I would love to get an entry down here and hold through this entire move. However, if I do end up seeing this go up, that is bullish that it broke out at this speed. So if I were to have gotten in down here, I would consider adding some on this bull flag, because that's even more bullish, because as soon as it shoots up out of this spot, breaks this red doji and then hits this new high, that's even more bullish. So at this point, I think on this one today, I missed the original flag, and then I ended up getting in on this bull flag down here. And the first pullback is always the one you want to get into. Second, it depends on the market, but it's less risk to just go in on the first pullback. So as we see, the first pullback has lower volume, and then that doji tries to push through here, doesn't get enough volume, and then I would be entering on this one at lowest where these two collide, right down here. But ideally, the best spot would have been above this previous high, and you can enter there. And then, as we can see, I took profits off here, and then it bull flagged. It had another bull flag, which I wouldn't have entered up here usually, but it kept going and then ended up just scaling out throughout. But this is just for me to voice my positions, what I do, how I trade, and yeah, I mean, this was a great trade. This is what happens once or twice or three times every day, no matter what the market cycle's doing. Um, and yeah, this is my strategy right here, and yeah, I just wanted to go over that. And yeah, and then obviously at the top here, profit takers come in and would have gotten out on the low of this previous candle. If it would have held above that doji, then it might have gone for a third squeeze off of the bull flag, but it broke down, and that's would be your sell point. And see, it gets high relative, high volume to the downside, and especially since this candle got so much volume, it pushed up and then couldn't break that high, is also bearish. So would have been a good trade, but yeah.